Okay, what do I want to try to accomplish today? I made it all the way to the back into the antechamber. I didn't get into the antechamber. I guess, oh, well, first things first, I need to go find my outdoor room, and maybe that'll give me a good idea of what I want to do. I still really want to find the office, and I think I've seen it, but it was like cost a couple gems. Each time you dropped a dead end, spread 5 gold into the tomb. Interesting. I also just really want to explore the tomb and see what this is about. That's kind of crazy. Hopefully I can get some good cash. Hopefully I can find a good use for the cash. This isn't... Holy cow, this is huge. This isn't unsettling at all. Okay. If anyone has prayers they want to say, I'll light a candle for you. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end. Or is it? So, are you trying to imply that there may be a secret passage here? I'm gonna get lost in here. This place is massive. Hopefully I find something good. I mean, I got $5 already, but... I am not sure where exactly I am in here right now. That sure feels like it should be a secret passage. Fresh concrete? As Ryan would say, a little indigestion. Okay, still not seeing anything else. But if I do draft a dead end, it will show up here. Or 5 gold will show up here. Oh my gosh, wait, is this where Sinclair, what's his first name? Herbie Sinclair was buried? Oh my goodness. Let me take a drink of water real quick. Simon, so here's where it all ends, at least for me. And all of the picturesque places of this grand estate, and of all of the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And the same dim, somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition, thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories and your mother's or mine? In our youth, We are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. There's no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth. Okay. Strangles purpose and suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of your own? Interesting. Okay. Oh, how I wish to have been buried beneath the great oak overlooking the plains and wondrous woods and the worldly mountains. And the wild holly that surrounds that trunk, a perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? If by morbid example, this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, reading this letter within these damp halls plants you a seed of hope. If these words might grant you strength to bend, if not break these chains, then I would cherish this tomb more than oak and sycamore and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this sepulture as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can only be as effective as they are theatric, and to, in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter, to inspire the generation that follows in our footsteps. As is tradition, Herbert S. Sinclair. And it's no wonder he has a niece that's a famous writer. Like, this guy knows how to write a letter. My letter, I'm so, I don't know if unimaginative would be the right descriptor, but like my letters would be like, yo, what's up? Glad you found my tomb. Live your dreams, man. Don't be stifled by tradition. And that's exactly just, hey, what's up? Interesting. Well, I can get a lot of cash this round if I want to. So maybe that will entice me to pick dead ends when I normally wouldn't. I also don't want it to cut my exploration too short, though. Well, let's do one, because this gets us key and a gem as well, which is always good when you start, so you don't miss out on a cool room. No, I'm not going to collect more cash, because I should have 5 more to collect in the tomb right now, since that's a dead end. I'm not missing anything, am I? I don't think so. Let's do the den, because I think it was either, if I remember correctly, either 2 or 3 gems or the office, which is really what I want to draft more than anything right now. So right or left, preferably right. Or I can get 2 items and 10 more gold available. 2 keys. One of them being silver key. So I can use that to make sure I get lots of doors. Don't think I'm missing anything. Plus 3 gems. Oh, so I got really lucky being able to do that last time. Interesting. Ooh, if I go to the spare room and there isn't or if it's a dead end, I think that's game over. But same with this one. So let's not lose cash. Okay. So here, I guess straight or left is good. Man. Really? I think I'm calling this day early, y'all. Let's at least, I guess, get food. For no reason other than to spend my money. Or is there anything? No, it's the Bourgeois, I think, that has the safe that I want to try a passcode. All right. Wow, that was not as exciting of a day as last time. Oh, it changes. That's interesting. Club sandwich is still there. And at a morning room. Interesting. Okay. Man, I really wish I wasn't at a dead end. I would definitely pick that to see, try to see what the morning room is. Well, that's a bummer. Just to see what spread looks like, because I haven't actually encountered or used a spread thing yet. Let's head down into the tomb. Well, actually, before I do that, I also haven't been down these stairs in a long time, so I wanted to just pop down here to refresh my memory. Now, I assume there's going to be 2 more switches for blue flames. What those will do, I have no clue. Set up a portal that zaps me into the antechamber or something. I don't know. And then that's just the really dark room. Don't think there's anything I can do there. Okay, back to the tomb. Now, is it going to be 5 gold spread like randomly in there? So I'm going to have to search hard to find it. If I had the, what was it called? Not the office, the like, boardroom, then it would be easy because everything would spread directly to there, I think. That would be kind of nice. Okay, don't see any yet. Oh, there we go. So it does just come right here. This floor plan is the definitive dead end, or is it? The or is it part makes me feel like there's a secret I missed. Like there's gonna be a block or a torch I can pull for a secret lever. Oh, I thought that was gonna be it. Wait, hold on. Now I gotta go check out all these other ones. Can I do this with all of them? And I really thought that was gonna just immediately open something. Pressing it again just puts it back up. Okay. So there is definitely some sort of puzzle here. I doubt it's just get all of them to lower their tools. Unless I get some kind of hint, it would just be sheer luck if I were to get it. It'd be nice if I could like take one of these torches off the wall and take it to that dark room, that dark corridor. Okay, here's another couple. See, like these ones that are sticking out, they look like you should be able to like press them in. I think that is all of them. Let's just do another loop real quick and test if anything changed since they all went down. Like a passage opened or something. Does that look different? That kind of looks different. Or was that always like that? I'm not sure. This was the room that I felt like did have a secret passage, like right here. Yeah, I'm guessing there's going to be something that would indicate which ones need to go up and down. Some sort of clue, probably found elsewhere in the house. So, short day, but I'm going to go buy some food because I don't get to keep this anyways. And I'm just curious what if there's like an animation for eating bacon and eggs. I'm sure it doesn't keep the, what do you call it? Doesn't keep the morning room until next round, but I still want to try it. Those are sold out. Okay. Well, quick day. Let's just call it a day and go run it back. Run it back. I did get a couple new rooms despite only exploring 2 rooms total. I guess just 1 new room? Yeah, just the tomb. Okay. There were a couple events that I remember writing something down, but I don't think they're yet. There was something with a sale in the commissary. Although I'm not seeing my note for that. Yeah, I don't see my note. I think it was like in the 30s though. And then there was a lie note that said the commissary would be closed. Okay, let's explore left first. I always explore right first, and then it keeps me off of the right side. Because now I'm interested in getting the utility box. But let's get this, and also I need to go outside and get my outside room. Dang it. It's a waste of steps. How many outside rooms are there? How do I... Outer rooms. Not outside rooms, outer rooms. So there's still 4 I haven't discovered or selected yet. I kind of like these rooms. These are cool. I haven't done the root cellar, but that doesn't really help me unless I have a shovel. Maybe it will have... Wait, hold on. I kind of want to do this and set that clock again. See if it's the real time or not. I would assume it would base it off of my computer. Whatever my computer's clock is. So time lock safe. It is January 26th. And I would want it needs to be over an hour away. So it's 7:24 for me. So 9 p.m. I'm gonna try to start a new day and come back here by 9 p.m. What was this again? If the radiation reads a certain... all doors will unlock. Okay. And I get the radiation up by doing experiments. Okay. Is there anything else in here? That was the note about the red guard coming. Nothing else good? Okay, so this does make it so I get to ignore red room effects 3 times. So don't be afraid of drafting those. Ideally, I'd really like to get the office at some point. I'm just gonna leave the den there. Lots of options. Get items. Items early, I feel like, is always good. Reroll die is good. And metal detector. I don't want this to be a dead end. So let's get a key. Honestly, I kind of want to go to the right if I can, because I want to try being on the east wing. I never do. I'm never over on the east wing. Ooh. There's something hidden in here. I'm blind. There it is. So I want left, ideally. Oh, we're gonna go to the right, I guess. And here can be a dead end. Or items. Okay. Hopefully I get a gem as one of those items to pay for itself. And I do, I get 2 gems. Cupcake? What does this do? Plus 10 steps. What's the last item? Lockpick? Neat. We'll occasionally be able to unlock normal doors. Oh, this was neat. Don't see anything hidden in this. Okay. Now I'm reliant on these doors doing something for me. But I've got some good, I've got a reroll die for one thing. We got 2 gems, 2 keys, a lockpick. Gonna go this way first. Hope I get straight or left. I think I'm just gonna do straight. Our room never has anything in it, does it? Now I can go any direction. I like the courtyard. Does cost a gem though. Now you're back with some food. You can play some weird incremental Roblox game while watching some peak content. What's so people have explained to me that Roblox is kind of just like a platform that has a whole bunch of like smaller games in it, but I really don't understand very well. But hopefully it's fun. Hope you enjoy, man. Lots of cash. Now I want something to the right, ideally. That costs money, but is really good. Oh, but I get to ignore the money at least this time. So let's go this way. Let's try lockpick. It worked. Have I done the library before? I mean, this is the ideal one because it gives me 2 options. Discover less common floor plans while drafting the library. That's interesting though. I want to try it. I don't think I've gotten that before. People on Roblox can create games that other people can play, and Roblox is just a platform for it. Okay, that is pretty neat though. Have you made any games on it? I don't think I've been in the library before. Secret passage? Additional reading. House directory is a great resource of information. If you wish to read more, press R. Okay, so that's how you pull it up directly. Good to know. I've always just tried doing it from the menu. Blank book. What did this say? Mount Holly Library book request form. In library use only. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Neat. I've read that one. Wait. No, maybe I haven't read that one. I don't think I've read that. That is the one I think I have read. Pump system user manual. I kind of figured out the pump system a little bit. Drafting strategy. I feel like that's a good option. Drafting strategy. Too dumb to create games Roblox editor. Is it pretty tricky to use then? what do we got up here? Mount Holly records. Temporal records. Total time. Oh, so is this how much time I've played? 6 hours, 9 days. Average day is 43 minutes. An hour and 21 is my longest. I've taken a lot of steps, used a lot of keys. I don't like that stat. Interesting. For me, even the Trackmania editor was above my my pay grade. So I bet you the Roblox one's probably pretty tough because that's probably a little bit more complex. Scrapbook. Okay. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. First claim ticket. Which I still have that in the coat check. Favorite floor plans. I have drafted that like 4 times. Most drafted is the den, the nook, and the closet. Courtyard, security, observatory. Most time spent in security makes sense. Entrance hall and laboratory, that all makes sense. Contraptions I've made, just the dowsing rod. Largest purchase was 8 gold. Stamp collection. Stamps found on the estate and inspected will be added to this page. Oh, neat. Most avoided floor plans. Fruit cellar, veranda, and guest bedroom. Nothing on this page yet. Oh, this is a fun room. Wonder what some of those stats would look like after 20 hours in the game. Okay, so this should be a more or a less common room. Hopefully the office is one of them. Lockpick worked again. Study. While drafting, I may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. I haven't done this one yet, so let's do this. You're impressed by some people because someone literally made sword art online in Roblox? Holy cow. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Oh, here we go. It's a coin on the ground. "44 letters in the message. Ace and ace. Glove, love, sting, sing, proud crow. Wait, what? 44 letters in the message? Is there a hidden message? Maybe in the letter? Is that what it's saying? No. I'm not sure what that's saying. Okay, there's a safe. I'm gonna try some stuff out there. Yes, board. I feel like that's a huge hint. And I don't know if I understand it yet. Maybe it's key card. All right. So there's a key card in the study as well. I'm gonna in the lab. So I'm gonna write down key card locations. Unless it's random. Maybe I shouldn't write that down yet, because maybe it just happened to be in the lab. Acre, face, lace, ace, beard, bard. Yeah, it's I mean, removing a letter from each of these things, I don't know why the face specifically and not acre and lace. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional, think this can be pulled off by Thursday. There was a, oh my god. There was a thing that was bath and bat. So H, every room, hold on. So that's what, pilot, orchard? I don't know. So what would this be? What would this guy be? Man, pilot, plot. Like a plot of land. So I. So this room is an I, is the letter I. 44 letters in the message. What? And oh my goodness. Okay. How do I know? Okay, I'm really curious. I need to draw out this whole shebang. If there's a face and an ace in this room, my thought process right now is 1, 2, or in from the bottom being this being like the 0, coordinate, 2, 5 is always gonna have these 2 pictures in it, and that will create. I don't know if that's the case. I really want to experiment with this now. But with that, I think I want to draw out this whole board real quick. So this might take a minute. But holy cow, this is... I'm so glad I chose this room. This is huge. This is really cool. It's some sort of bigger game meta puzzle as far as I can see. As far as I am predicting. So it should be 9 deep, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and then there's going to be a gap for the antechamber. Okay, that should do it. Now, I guess I could do this one. What did I say? That was pilot, and plot leaves the letter I, and that's in this room, the 5th one up, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be the letter I, if I'm interpreting this correctly. While we're here, let's try some numbers on the safe that I have written down in various spots. You also find it sad that a lot of people don't like Roblox because they say they're only brain rot games and don't even mention the good games. I mean, yeah, I guess, I don't know. I have no opinion because I have never played anything on Roblox. Okay, I have a lot of 4-digit numbers written down. So let's try them all. It says this is a lie, that this would be the safe code. So I kind of want to try it backwards. No real reason. Where is that? 3809. 5254. Nope. The one I'm most interested in is the Roman numeral from the, what was that room called? Wine cellar, I think it was. That's the one I'm most interested in trying. Which I think that's going to be next. 1213. Ah, bummer. Okay, so I don't think I have anything there. But okay, let's go to the next room here. And we're one over. So we've got a bath and a vial. Wait, vial? I remember reading vial in this somewhere. Viral and viral. I mean, that's definitely a vial. What would this be then? I mean, a tub. It makes it's a tub or a bath. Glove, love, sting, sing, crowd, crow, groan, gown, sack, snack. Coat, cat, cold, old, craft, raft. So, what would this be? I don't think there's any other pictures. Bath, a tub, tub and tube, test tube. So tub, tube would make this an E, I think, if that's the case. Okay, now next up is so this one doesn't get the custom artwork because it's the chapel. Let's go down here from it. I haven't been in here yet. Let's discover a new one. It's going to cost me a gem, but I should get $8 for it. Somewhere. Here it is. We got lots of cash this time. All right, let's see what this fortune teller's all about. Oh, is this one of those big mouth bass? No, it's just an actual fish. But here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Anyone else have that big mouth bass that had the little motion sensor and started singing when you walked by? Okay, so this one we have bird, raven, crow, crow and row for C, and that's this room. Now, if everything changes next time, then it's, I guess, I don't know, a little bummer, but all right, let's spend the coin. I got so much.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
That was crazy. I hope I wasn't supposed to remember all of that. Is there any sort of note that I get? I don't think so. Can I do it again? No, it doesn't let me do it again. Oh man. Okay, well, let's try to go straight if we can. We can't. I could buy keys. I have a lot of cash. I already have a lockpick. And I have 2 keys. I think I'd rather have more gems, hopefully. And then pictures. Here they are. Okay, so we have a plane and a plan. Plane and plan would make this room an E. It could also be that it spells a message in the order that I discover the rooms. That is also a distinct possibility. But I'm gonna just test this first. The gems are in the box with a statement containing the letter U. The blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. Okay, so blue has to be true because all of these contain B. Blue box is true means that is also true. So the gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. That is false. So it won't be that. I guess this one has the letter U right there. So it would be the blue box. I think. Oh, I need to pick up the tool. Is that, I think that logic makes sense, right? So this one, box with statement containing letter B, all of those do, so it has to be true. Therefore, this one has to be true. Therefore, this one is false. This one has the U right here. That one has the U in blue. So therefore, this one is the only one that doesn't have the U. Excellent. Okay. I guess now we go back to the den. There's really no artwork in here. I mean, there is, but I don't think those are all the angels. So there should be artwork in here then. Unless by, oh, yep, here we are. So we got a coat and a cot would make that A. And we are in the room below the study is an A. Yeah, so just so people are clear, what I'm doing right now is it's probably backwards, but I drew out the blueprint and I'm just tracing the letter that I think I'm getting from each of these things. What is that? That's a tie. So what would this be? TIE. Tie. I mean, what tile? Tire. I mean, I'm trying to think of words that have that you take a letter away and you get tie. Tire. Tyke. Tide. Time. What is this one? I mean, that's obviously a tie. And it looks like it's chandelier, or if that's a base, a platter of some kind. I don't know what that is. Tier, like something that's tiered. I was trying to think of TI blank E, but it's TIE blank. Tier. I think. I'm going to put a question mark. I'm going to draw that one a little bit small and put a question mark. Artwork in this room. This one might not get. Rooms that don't have something are spaces. Probably. That might very well be wrong. Okay. So we got an iron, got prayer, beads, faith, iron. I mean, that's or crowbar. Sorry, not iron. That's a crowbar. Bar and pray. Pray. That doesn't work. Bar. Iron. What would this be? So could have pray. Could have rosary. Vein. Crowbar. Man, I'm having more trouble with these last couple than I was with other ones. This still confused me. I don't know what, I feel like those have to mean something. Okay, so crowbar, grasp, grip, pray. I feel like pray is the best bet, which is Pray. Pay, Ray. Pray and Ray are like the only good things to come from that. So what else could it be? Bead? Pry. You pry something with a crowbar and pray. You pry with a crowbar, so that would make this the letter A. And an ad is about to start, just to give everyone a heads up. So you don't really miss anything. I might go through the directory here and read some of the rooms that I haven't read yet for the next few minutes. So I haven't read the billiard room. It's surprising that this is commonplace because I've only seen it one time. This smoky back room featuring a pool table and fully stocked bar has served as a retreat on more than one occasion for guests lacking the social wit required for after dinner conversation. A rather curious game of darts provided the less competitive players a unique opportunity to ponder over its unusual rules. Closet. I haven't done the walk-in closet. It's only a standard rarity. The stylish and smart clothes in this generously sized closet belong to the former mistress of the estate, Lady Espen. Though the small dressing room has not been used for many years, it is nevertheless kept up and preserved in the state you now find it. I think I've read this one. I think so. Not that interesting if I hadn't. Garage. Entering and exiting out through the west-facing private drive, the garage served as more practical. Oh yes, so I did read that one. This one was new. A uniquely modern fashioned gaming room. The Rumpus Room has provided many guests of the estate with countless hours of recreation. The room is outfitted with a record player, 2 television sets, a collection of board games, and the mysterious antique fortune-telling automaton named Alzara. I haven't read Wine Cellar. A short staircase leads down to this to this below ground cellar, revealing an impressive collection of bottles from every respectable vintage of the last 200 years. Wow. To the seasoned wine aficionado, the labels displayed here would indicate a preference for prioritizing extravagance and rarity over quality. Let's see. I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing room 1. 6 on this page. Only 3 on this page. Study. I would definitely want to read this one. So glad I drafted that. After the passing of the Baroness Arave, her private study was reclaimed by her eldest son, Herbert Sinclair. For years, he immersed himself in the countless notebooks she left behind, drawing inspiration from her discarded ideas. From mechanical puzzles to architectural blueprints, each endeavor he pursued in this room was realized in the shade of her creative legacy. I think I've read these. Pump room was cool though. Activating the sprinkler system. That's something that'd be good to do, maybe. I don't know why. Here I'm only missing 2. And ad break is over. So let's go ahead and keep going. I think that's pray and pry. Just so people know. I think I solved that one. Let me go this way since I don't have that yet. Ooh, boudoir. That has the safe in it, if I remember correctly. So I want to try some numbers, or one number in particular on this safe as well. Man, I cut up the first stream into YouTube videos and was watching back some of the footage. Man, I was blind about this safe for the first couple times I picked this room. Okay, so the one number I want to test is 1, 2, 1, 3. Okay, well, that wasn't it. So let's find the pictures in here. And we have lawn. Oh, it's dessert and desert. So that would be an S. Okay. Now for the entrance hall. I'm curious if it's going to be an face and ace. It is an F after all. Let's see. This is the closet, which has a bridge and a bride. So that's a G. Into the nook. Pin and pine, so I think this is also an E, which, by the way, I was guessing it would be, because if you look at the bottom line, I don't know if you'll be able to read it or if it's backwards. S-A-F-E. Safe. But the spare room was blank is interesting. Hallway, bath and bat is H. Oh, I'm done. I'm at dead end. So we've got mine or coal. Car, cart. So T. Okay, this is awesome. I think I know. So safe is the bottom word. I think the next word, it's E blank GHT. So 8. I'm gonna head back in here. So this I think is an I. I'm gonna leave it blank because I'm not positive. I mean, here is the best thing I could think of for this. But I'm trying to guess what this next word might be. CR blank blank blank. The safe has a clear button. My guess would be clear would be the maybe the word, but clear would be L. Aisle? Not sure, but let's just move on. I want to go back to this one. No, I didn't leave this one blank. There's the pictures. This one I left blank, but that's... I don't think I have any pictures to compare anywhere. This one was E and then I, so I'm guessing this one's also going to be 8. But yeah, so the way I was picturing it is fell out like this, and if that's the case, I think these are going to come up with the same thing each time. 48 letters in the message. But for this safe, if I'm picturing correctly, it would be 8 clear, then something with an, and then A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 do not have an A in it. So I'm not sure. I definitely could have that letter wrong as well. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, chessboards are only 8 by 8 or 8 by 8. I was just thinking chess pieces and chess pieces are all over this place. I was wondering if those would be a clue to something as well. Okay, I am curious, so I am going to go into the shelter again and see if the shelter has any pictures. I also kind of wish I could kill an hour so I could check that time safe, because I can't promise that or guarantee that it'll come back in an hour for another attempt. But let's go check it out. just remembered, I think the pump room also had something for fountain. So that's not on. I mean, there's a painting. Yeah, no pictures down here, which doesn't surprise me. Vitamins. All right, just out of curiosity, I mean, obviously, I don't think anything would come of it with, or would be visible without the fountain being on, but I'm interested. I assume that the fountain would be right here. What would turning that fountain on do for me? Oh, make a wish? I got lots of coins. I do it again? Okay. Well, another relatively short day. But let's go ahead and call it a day, I think. I don't think there's anything else I can do. And I'm really excited to check these again tomorrow and see if the clue that I learned in the study stays the same. So with that, let's call it a day. Yeah. I love games like this. So if anyone watching thinks this is cool, like getting contextual clues from various things that affect things earlier in the game, hey, sounds good, Julian. Have a great one. And you haven't played Tunic, play Tunic. It was an amazing game. Okay, let's call that quits and run it back.